Hello everyone. I thought I would just speed up the clip so it's not a full 20-minute marathon watching session. For this video, I'm just sketching the cup, and I'm starting just like we started in class, drawing a bounding box, drawing some, actually that's not visible, but you can see very faintly there my layout lines or construction lines as I measure the proportions and sight along my pencil to see and compare the horizontal and vertical dimensions of the cup that I can see in front of me on my desk just out of the picture frame here. So I draw those boxes, I subdivide them into smaller boxes. There's a lot of double squares, single and double squares in this particular cup seen from the angle I happen to be looking at it. Then I trace a contour to try to get the precise outline, and I try to use that sharp end of the pencil to do that, so I get a nice sharp outline. You can see me doing not hesitations, what did we call them? Restatements. Restatements as I draw to try to find just the right curve and just the right profile. So once you have the overall big shapes blocked in, the next thing you're going to do is subdivide and draw some of the smaller shapes. So here I'm drawing the handle and doing that sort of thing with the smaller shapes that make up the cup. Notice that I am continuing to add a few lines marking the geometry, the center line of the cup, for example, so that I can measure by eye the distance between the center line of the cup and the decoration on the side of the cup, things like that. So once you have created the big shapes, and then you've subdivided and created the small shapes, and we're blurry all of a sudden. Hopefully we come back into focus in just a sec here. Okay, let me see what I can do about that. Let's sharpen the pencil. Keep it sharp. All right, so hopefully that'll trick it back into, yep, there we go. So once I get the big shapes and the small shapes subdivided, profiles marked, shadows perhaps picked out, I'm going to start adding texture and tone, and that'll really start to give the drawing some depth. And so that's the second thing, remember, that we talked about working on. First being the profile and that contour, those contour lines that make it lively. The second being shade and shadow that really give it depth. All of that, of course, is built on top of the third thing on my list from class, which is creating a real nice construction, building up the drawing based on the geometry that's underneath it. So as I work through the rest of this, I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the dark areas on the cup, pick out some of the details as I go, and you'll just see me work my way the rest of the way through the sketch here, and just get some texture and tone on the rest of the cup. And that's really all there is to it. One note, at the very end you'll see me go back with the eraser and do a few things. With the stick eraser I pick out highlights that get lost sometimes, get smudged with the hand, and similarly sometimes you'll end up with smudges all over the drawing, and the kneading eraser is great for pulling those out without blurring the whole drawing. If you use a white eraser and rub it across the drawing, you'll do more damage than you repair. But the kneading eraser is able to, you press it down against the page and pull it off, so you can really kind of ease some of that ease some of that smudginess that will creep into a drawing if you're using a lot of graphite like I am here. So anyway, that's all there is to it. Hope you have fun with it, and I'll see you next Monday.